Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to do a model review and a kit build on the Star Trek USS Enterprise. This is the Discovery version and Strange New Worlds version. So first let's take a look at the box. You got the front. It is a snap kit. I won't be snapping it. This is a Polar Lights kit. Yeah, I'll be gluing that. And I will be painting it and all kinds of stuff. Actually, I don't even think I'm going to paint this kit that color. I'm going to do my own thing with it. It is 1/2500th scale. So that is one side of the box. It's a round 2. The other side shows you what you're getting inside there, and the next side. Oop. And that is the back. Okay, let's take a look inside. Okay, so before I show you the kit, I want to show you the inside of that box. This is where all of the decals are going. This shows you where all the decals are going on this kit. All the paint used, if you want to do it this way, but that is the inside of the box. Okay, first things first, instructions. Very simple. Very simple kit to build, very easy. And like I said, this is a snap kit, so you can just snap it together and really put on the decals. I mean, if you want to. But that's not the way I'm gonna do it. Let's take a look at the decals. Very nice. Looks very, very good. And there are the other decals. And they're mixed. Some are top, some are bottom. There's no sheet for the top and a sheet for the bottom. They're all mixed up on there. So you gotta look for them. Actually, we'll just do it this way. This is your base. So that's everything you need for the base right there. And then there is the upper half of the Enterprise. And then there's the engine. Or engines, and the rest of the body. And then here are all of the glass pieces. All right, so that's the review part. So let's get building this. Okay, so I've painted it. As you can see, I chose not to do that silver. I chose to do it white. I'm kind of doing my own little thing, maybe an in-between when it was Kirk's and Pike's. So I painted everything white, started putting some of the decals and some of the paint detail on this. The stuff over the windows, that's just the Vallejo liquid masking. But there's the top. Now I want to show you this, because if you build it right, you should cut that. But I left it alone because, like I said, I want to do things a little bit different. So you can see where some of that overlapped. But I kind of like that, because if you look, you got these little squares here, and then right next to it, you got a square. And then you got a long section right there. It's darker. And I think that looks cool. Same with it over here. So it just gives it a little bit more. Now, all of that brass look, that's actually a Sharpie marker. Even back on the engines, it's not done yet. But like I said, you kind of get the idea. Let me bring that back. But for what is supposed to be a snap kit with really nothing involved besides you slapping decals on it after you snap it, you know, I decided to have a little bit of fun with it and do it up a little bit different. So that's what's done so far. And like I said, it was just painted white, and then I went over, now that's Tester's white, and then the rest of the paint is Vallejo, the gray-green, and then I think I put some red on there, and then the bronze marker. I actually had to touch that up a little bit there with red because that decal kind of waved on me, as you can kind of see, but it's okay. I may have to touch it up a little bit again down there, but you'll have that. So that is what it looks like. As you can see, the decals look really good on everything. I mean, it looks really good. Pretty impressed with the decals. And they went, I mean, they're, you know, all decals can be a pain, especially when you get long sheets like this. Like the top of that is 4 sheets on the disc, and then this back here, that's 3 large sheets in the back, and then there's 2 right there, and then like down here that's 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 5. Down here it was the 4 larger round ones and then 4 smaller ones. And like I said, they overlap. You can cut them, but I just did that for something different. Because if you look at other ships in the fleet, you watch the movies and stuff, you'll see that they're all not perfect. So this is, like I said, this would be, we'll say right before a refit. Because these aren't the engines that would have been on the ones that Kirk had. All right, so we'll get this finished and then you can see what it looks like done. Okay. There is the finished product of that. Like I said, I didn't want to do mine like that. I wanted it to look a little bit different. So we'll take a look here. That is the top. There is the bottom. Here, the birds outside. That's one part I messed up on right there. But as you can see, this is kind of like all between the original, from the original series, this Discovery and Strange New World series, and the refit, because the blue was on the refit from the movies, the old movies. So I just kind of did a cross between all 3 of those, and that's the way it turned out. And it turned out pretty good. So that's what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a somewhat quick build. The decals took a while. And then, you know, if you want to make it look right, you should really cut the decals. I didn't, but I didn't want it to look exactly the way I guess it's supposed to look. I wanted it to look a little bit different. But, yeah, that was my quick build. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and God bless.